Hi, this is Mary Morrissey. Today I am offering you an opportunity to explore deeper understanding in a universal law that once understood and applied properly absolutely accelerates your ability to have a dream or a goal and bring it right into your life. The name for this law is the law of proximity. And the power of knowing about the law of proximity is it works equally towards helping you have your goal and have it quickly, or push you away from your goal and keep you from it. So understanding the law of proximity has to do with how connected you really are to your dream or your goal. How close are you to it? Do you stay in proximity in your mind? Do you stay in proximity in your emotions? Do you practice being the person who is achieving this goal even when you don't see all the things in your life or in the land of time and space that are yet the goal that you're holding in mind or the dream you're holding in your heart? There was a man named Mark Dantonio. He was a college coach for Michigan State. Michigan State had not been to the Rose Bowl in 26 years. The spring before the next season, Mark Dantonio took his family, he's in California, and he decides, wouldn't it just be amazing if my team could actually get to the Rose Bowl? And so with his daughter, he goes over to Pasadena and he gets inside the Rose Bowl. He said there were probably 6 people in that stadium where tens of thousands of people would gather on January 1, 2014 for the Rose Bowl. Now he knows the facts. The facts are that his team hasn't been there in 26 years, and 26 years before that, they lost. But it doesn't keep him from having his dream and invoking the law of proximity to help him. So he walks the grounds. He stands on the field where in his imagination, his team is playing in the Rose Bowl, January 1, 2014. It's May 2013. And then at the last second, after he's imagining it and feeling it, he gets his daughter to get out her cell phone camera and make a video for him. And he looks in the eye of the camera and he talks to his team. And he films a short video saying, I'm at the Rose Bowl. We can be at the Rose Bowl together. I really believe we can be at the Rose Bowl together. First time in 26 years. Let's create that. I believe we can. He invoked the law of proximity for himself. And then he invoked the second part of the law of proximity, which is he stayed close to that goal. He thought about it every day. Every day when he showed up to practice, it wasn't an ordinary practice. They were practicing for the ultimate goal of being at the Rose Bowl. And he invoked the second part of the law of proximity, which is he shared that with others that were interested in what he was interested in. So that the second part of the law of proximity is that you want to share your goal, you want to hang out with, you want to be close to people who have either done the thing you want to do or are interested in the thing you want to do. Because there's a greater awareness, there's a greater ignition of the awareness in you to see opportunities and make use of them that others will merely trip over or not even see. So hang out with people that are either interested in what you've done or have done what you have done, and they can share insights and information with you. So Mark Dantonio invoked the law of proximity on a regular, repeated basis. He stayed close to his goal. You can do that. He got emotionally involved with his goal. You can do that. He shared his goal with others. You can do that. He was also careful not to hang out with people who disbelieved, who didn't have any interest in what he had interest in. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to get rid of all your friends, but it does mean that when you're really deeply interested in something, you're going to make sure that you don't hang out a lot with people who have not done what you're interested in and have no interest in it. And in fact, they tend to be naysayers and doubters. And they actually can seed doubt in your mind. And like all seeds that are planted in soil, they tend to grow. So hang out with people who can believe with you. Hang out with people who are interested with you. Guess what? For the first time in 26 years, on January 1, 2014, Mark Dantonio and his team, Michigan State, marches into the Rose Bowl to play that game. They were against the well-favored Stanford University. But not that year did Stanford win. It was a Michigan State year. It had been a Michigan State year from the moment he stood on the field. That dream was alive in his heart and in his mind. And before long, just a few short months, for the first time in 26 years, the whole nation watched Michigan State win the Rose Bowl. So what is your Rose Bowl for your life this year? Twice a year, I gather a group of people for a live event where I gather a group of people together who are dream builders. A community of people, many of whom come year after year. We gather, we support each other, we network with each other. These are all people who have made a decision to live a purpose-driven life, people who have a passion and a purpose for their lives, we have an event coming up. And all you need to do is click on the link below, check out the event, come be with us. I would love to meet you in person. So one last thing I would say to you, no matter what's going on in your life, there's a power that's breathing you. There's a power that's with you. There's a power that called you into being. That power is greater than anything that's going on around you. And I know deep down, I don't just believe, I know that the dream you have in your heart really can be the life you love living. Have a great day.